world look weird to you? It almost looked like they were made of paper. And those two frogs over there? Yeah, they look like pieces of origami.
Oh, by the shade of a lotus leaf stream, don't tell me you forgot how to jump!
I didn't forget, Firecracker.
Next thing you know, you'll have forgotten how to sing, much less notate a score.
Yeah, because I've got a great singing voice. Although these days, name seems more ironic than anything.
Not just a great voice, one that evokes the gentleness of early morning dewdrops flowing into a spring.
I haven't forgotten everything, Firecracker. Your name, for instance. It's kind of hard to forget that you're named after your fiery temper. Now do me a favor and pipe down.
You saw that too, right? Paimon's not seeing things as This place is getting more confusing. Anyway, why don't we go after those two frogs?
The handiwork is all right, though I've made much better myself.
Guess we're not catching up to those frogs.
Excuse me, honored travelers. Did you come from the Cliff of Prophecy, perchance? Chubby? Who are you calling chubby? I've just got a allow me to introduce myself. My name is Armand.
Traveler, could you pinch Paimon?
Pinching, you say? Well, I can help with that.
That's all right. We know for sure this isn't the world we're familiar with. The talking paper animals and all the paper...
The hero from another world, supported by their companions, shall Dearie me, I completely forgot to introduce you to this... Oh, well, perhaps...
It's okay, really.
Let me think. Right. A long time ago, the goddess of creation, who presides over matter and magic, created the mountains and rivers and gave us life. After the goddess of creation came the goddess of prophecy, with dominion over the stars and the course of fate itself. She induced the sky to spin and the earth to move. Even to this day, her statue still stands tall at the highest point of Constellation Metropole. The final goddess was the goddess of fate.
Whoa, they all seem super impressive.
Of course. All new residents of Similanka come to the forest to thank the goddess of creation for founding this world. After that, they make their way to the end of the world and tell the goddess of fate about their most cherished dreams.
How it used to be? Oh, yeah.
Yes, this old brain of mine may have forgotten many things. It came down from the skies in an ominous black...
Sounds terrifying.
Terror doesn't stop there, I'm afraid. Ever since the attack, the Calligraphy Tavern in the...
A catastrophe of the highest order?
Good goddess of creation above. Wet paper will dry out with time. Fallen trees can be restored. Magic tonic. It was gifted to the forest by the goddess of creation herself. Our bodies will gradually crumple and become brittle until they eventually disintegrate entirely.
But wait, Grandpa...
Oh, I'm afraid so. The colour has all but completely faded from my paper. To be honest, all I really remember is that I'm supposed to wait here for the hero of prophecy. But
Then we've got to act fast! How can we help?
Oh, brave pixie. May the goddess of fate reward you and your friend for your kindness. could it be? You...
Not sure how we know that. Plus,
Well, this is turning out to be quite the conundrum for old Armand. For now, why don't you come with me?
whoa, a forest?
Oh, you betcha.
Well, then she sounds like that meadow over there looks pretty strange.
That's what the Calligraphy Tavern looks like. Now it's lost all of its colour. This is the place. If you could just wait a moment, the fairy should be...
Traveler! Paimon!
Paimon knows that voice.
It's really you! I'm so happy to see you! Sorry.
So Nilu is the forest fairy? Well, you certainly look the part.
Thank you. It's the weirdest thing. I remember I was reading a book at the Grand Bazaar, and in my dream, someone spoke to me. They said, "You are the fairy of the Forest of Blessings." At first, I thought this whole world was just part of the dream, but no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to wake up.
Sounds similar to what happened with us.
Anyway, sorry for my reaction back there.
It's okay, we totally understand.
Oh, blessed be the goddess of fate above.
Grandpa Almond, thank you so much for bringing my friends here. Could you let the others know I'm coming?
Of course. Leave it to me. Hey-ho, pistachio. Today truly is a blessed day.
Wow, Nilu, looks like you made short work.
Well, when I arrived here yesterday, Grandpa Almond told me all about the state of this world.
Oh, so you mean like...
Unfortunately, I don't know how to use the magic. If the books stored in this hut are anything to go by, this seems to be the place where she folded the pages of books into small origami animals.
Maybe one...
I read them all, but the incantation, abracadabra, means to create what I say.
Okay, so...
Yeah, from the other books I read, it seems like this goddess really likes to play fast and loose with the details.
So, what should we do now? Didn't you say you were going somewhere, Nilu?
Oh, yes. I was going to help some of the other
Got it! Guess...
This whole thing is making me pretty nervous, actually, since I'm already wearing the costume, and who knows? Maybe I'll...
At least you're optimistic.
Thank you.
The forest fairy is here, and she brought her companions. Grandpa Almond was right. They do look promising.
Hello there, everyone.
Oh, we wouldn't dream of troubling you with our petty problems, my
You sure about that? Because...
yes. We have my careless friend to thank for that. He
Hey, I just wanted to inspect each pipe. This is the network the magic tonic has to float.
Yeah, and now you've forgotten how to put the thing back together.
Please don't fight. I know everyone wants the... So...
Yeah, we're here anyway, so we might as well...
Well, if you're offering... Basically, the pipes need to be connected,
Attention to detail is key.
says the guy who messed up the whole thing.
Oh, amazing! You...
Now the tonic will flow in... Oh, gotta say, though, Paimon is starting to get pretty curious about this magic tonic. It's not greed, it's curiosity.
Well, if it's real...
Just be careful.
Just a sip, promise. Okay, here goes. We won't... What? What was that? Oh, it's sticking to Paimon's tongue.
Wait, does that mean the goddess of fate used ink to compose her...
No wonder the tavern is so important to the forest.
Maybe the fading disorder occurs when... Oh,
I'm not really sure I can really wrap my head around this conversation, but...
What do you mean, can't wrap your head around it? The fairy is recounting the...
really?
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way you're old enough to have met her. We're the same...
Oh, fine. It was my grandfather, all right? He said that one day after he finished in her hands, she held the very paper used to form our...
Cut the theatrics.
Wait, so that's it?
Oh, so in your world, the creation of life...
Well, that's...
Magic.
That's enough out of you. All your boasting is confusing our...
Oh, no, it's all right.
The honor was...
Traveler, Paimon, we should make our way to the next location.
My handiwork is all right, though I've made much better myself. Let me take note of this.
Oh, Stream! Your rhythm is off again!
Hello there. I hope we aren't interrupting your...
Wait, these are the two frogs we saw on the...
The forest fairy is here! For the love of Lotus...
But
Oh, don't pressure yourselves on my account.
Sure are. We've been out of work for quite some time. The Grand Bazaar.
Yeah, they do.
Then he must...
Is there anything we can do to help you?
Oh, no. My problems are... It's just... After the tavern closed, I somehow forgot how to sing.
You were our trump card.
I know, but
So he is a victim of the fading disorder.
Don't be sad, Mr. Stream. Whenever I've forgotten, they smile and patiently tell me,
We just need to help you remember how to sing, right? The traveler...
Well, what do you say, Stream? I think it's a great...
are you sure?
don't worry about it, Mr. Stream.
All right then.
Excellent! Perfectly in time. Oh, no good! Your rhythm is off again!
I feel like I'm getting the hang of it again.
Goddesses above, this better stick with...
Thank you, everyone. Thanks.
Glad to hear that you're feeling better.
Mm-hmm. We'll be looking forward...
We've got one final stop. Let's go.
Let me take note of this. Let me take note of this. Oh, so this is what you like? Let me take note of this. If you really like standing around like this, then why don't you just model for me? I'll design some wonderful clothes for you. Who says you have to use scissors to cut clothes? Leave those rigid rules behind. I much prefer using my own cutting tools. If you really like standing around like this, then why don't you just model for me? I'll design some wonderful clothes for you.
We're way behind schedule. Access denied.
Don't waste my time. Huh. We can't have treasure unaccounted for. Your life is mine.
I am the cutting edge of fashion. No touching.
It's nothing.
Access denied.
Wealth. Why so?
Oh, my dear Citrus, please tell me you're joking. We can't have you out of commission with the tavern about to reopen.
I'm sorry, Grandpa Almond. It's the truth. I was just too excited for the reopen.
Grandpa Almond!
Oh, hazelnuts on hop. Miss Citrus is supposed...
I appreciate the kind words, Grandpa Almond.
Are you all right?
Terrible time. Could you give my tail a little twist? That should help free up the movement in my neck.
The neck and...
Of course they're connected. Just like how you can't have a rainbow without rain. Anyway, you... This doesn't seem quite right. This doesn't seem quite right. This doesn't seem quite right. Perfect!
So there really is some kind of connection.
Thank you so much, everyone. I can...
That's another problem solved!
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Don't waste my time.
No touching!
Submit! Ugh, you wait. We can't have treasure unaccounted for.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness. We're way behind schedule. If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world. Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
since we've taken care of most of the tasks, all we need to do now is reopen the tavern.
But we still don't know how to use the magic of this world.
Oh, what about the method that one hamster mentioned? You should try it, Nilu.
You mean the creation magic is...
Maybe you don't need to understand.
In other words, this...
Well, we are surrounded by talking origami animals and magic potions after all.
You're right, Paimon. We won't know anything unless we try. This is how you do it, right?
Whoa, your origami skills are great!
I once saw one of our prop people making something similar. It looked really cool. So I took some time during my break to look.
Well, how do you feel?
No.
No? What are we missing?
Magic words? But how am I supposed...
Oh, good point!
I bestow upon you the blessings of the forest and offer you a home in this land. Your name shall be Harisara. May you bloom in this world as beautifully as the flower I love.
My name is Harisara. It worked.
Well, peel my shell and call me a nut. I never imagined I'd witness such a miracle.
Shell?
Nice to meet you, Harisara.
Hello, Fairy.
I hope you'll grow up.
Grow up.
Oh, you can leave the little one with old Almond for now. Oh, here, Padisara. Come to Grandpa Almond.
Well, now that Nilu has mastered the goddess...
Grandpa Almond, could you send a few people to check the underground space beneath the tavern?
Oh, of course.
The moment I used magic, I sensed something strange down...
Of course. Well, look...
Make sure you listen to Grandpa Almond,
Padisara. Listen. Running.
Hey, come back here, you! Wait!
Yep, that's Nilu's creation, all right. She's got so much energy. Anyway, how did you manage it, Nilu?
Well, all I did was say my wishes for her out loud.
This place is seeming more like a fairy...
I mean, or somewhere called the Forest of Blessings.
Well, anyway, Paimon thinks this magic suits you perfectly, Nilu.
When I brought Harisara to life just now, I was able to sense the magic flowing, but for some reason, there's a hollowed-out space beneath the tavern where I couldn't sense anything at all.
We're back, my lady.
That was fast.
You were right. There was something under the tavern that I've never seen before.
Transparent and...
Already?
That's right. An empty ink bottle, to be exact.
Yeah, it was...
Traveler, Paimon, will you come gather some ingredients?
Sure thing! What do we need?
A setting sun that...
Where are we supposed to find crazy things like that? What? How did you get that so fast? Logic, huh?
Look alive! Ha!
Here! That should be everything, right? What should we do now?
Let's go back to the Hut of Blessings. Give me just a second. I'm gonna go...
Paimon doesn't get it. All the ingredients are super tasty, but... Well, anyway, Paimon's not going...
Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's see. According to the book, first you do this, then this, and then... It's done!
Wow, magic
Yes, this is it.
Grandpa Almond, could you take the concoction to the room underneath the tavern and...
Of course, as...
I still get nervous at times like this. Let's go. Forest, please heed my words and accept my blessings. May your spring of wondrous magic never run dry. And may all who call you their home lead happy, fulfilling lives. Is amazing.
Wow, it's so pretty. What a beautiful tavern.
I remember now. I remember everything. It was me. I was the one who went to the top of Constellation Metropole and witnessed the goddess's prophecy. The hero who shall save this world will descend upon the cliff of prophecy. The hero, supported by their companions, shall restore peace to this world.
So the prophecy really did have all the answers. You just forgot the first half.
That's why I was waiting near the cliff of prophecy.
Is the cliff of prophecy that place with the huge mural? 'Cause that is where we woke up.
If not you, then who else? You've already helped the fairy revitalize our forest. To us, that makes you heroes, prophesized or not.
All right. Either way, we're going to keep adventuring, even if it's just to figure out how we can get back to our world. Yep, that's exactly right. Helping people we meet on the road is kind.
As expected, the
I'll come with you. It can't hurt to have a
Heroes and fairies.
I would say your next stop should. Once you've arrived at the Astral Garden at the high.
Are you leaving, Fairy Neil? I'm afraid so. There are still other people who need my help. I won't go far, though, and I'll come back to visit the minute I have time to spare. So be a good girl, Putty Sarah, and help out Grandpa Almond whenever you can, all right?
Mm-hmm. Got it. Patty Sarah will wait here for you.
That's a good girl, Patty Sarah. I'll head to the station first thing tomorrow morning and wake up that lazy station.
Sounds great. Paimon definitely.
Oh, sounds like someone's ready to order.
Oh, well, if you're offering. Paimon will take a glass of Buell fruit tonic. But
Firecracker?
Look, I'm just real.
Listen to you. You're gonna ruin.
Just fixed the kink, but seeing the tavern full.
Fairy Nilu can. Oh, of course! How about we start up with the most. Okay. What about you, Grandpa Almond?
This old nutcracker?
come on, Grandpa Almond.
All right, all right.
Yeah. Morning. Guess everything that happened yesterday wasn't just a dream then. Well, it's time for our next fairy tale adventure. We should head to the station Grandpa Almond told us about.
The handiwork is all right, though I've made much better myself. Let me take note of this. 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 Let's go. Give up.
Yeah. Scrub. Scatter.
Well, why settle for less than more?
Get up, Sedule.
I can't remember how to call the train.
Don't try to pull one over on me, young man. Your fading disorder has been cured.
You must be mistaken, Grandpa Almond. That guy definitely wasn't me.
Oh, you remember my name now, do you? Then it seems like you're all better. You had no idea who I was when you were fading. Now...
All right, I'm up.
That's more like it.
Is everything okay?
The hero, his pixie companion.
Oh, it's all right.
Does the Maritime Express run?
Yes, each train needs a conductor to operate.
Oh, so you mean the people of Constellation Metropole aren't origami animals like you?
Well, the city welcomes visitors from all over the world, so you're bound to run in. Ah, you'll see for yourself soon enough. Here comes the train.
Pleasure to meet you, everyone. My name is Will, and I'll be the conductor for your...
Whoa, it's a little toy man!
Yes, we called the train.
The hero. And the forest... Oh, why didn't you say so earlier?
That's okay, Mr. Wheel. We're trying to get to the city as fast as possible.
Of course, my lady. It would be an honor. Well then, all aboard. Sit anywhere you like.
Did one of you just say something?
Wasn't me.
Breakfast. Fish. What's Kirara doing here?
Is she a friend of yours?
Oh, let Paimon introduce you. This is Kirara.
So noisy. Is it morning already? Oh, morning. Huh? Traveler! Paimon! It's you? Which means... Oh, thank goodness. It was all a dream after all.
Madam, sleeping overnight in the train car is...
It wasn't just a dream?
It's all right, Kirara. Apparently we're in a world called
Simulanka. So, that's what it's called. I was seriously...
She sure is. But, Kirara here is kinda special.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nilu, a member of Zubair Theater. You can usually find us performing in Sumeru City's Grand Bazaar. Right now, though...
Oh, you're Nilu! I've heard a lot about...
Oh, yeah, that's her new identity here in Simulanka. Oh, speaking of new identities, looks like you got a new outfit yourself, Kirara!
Yeah, I know! It confused the heck out of me yesterday. I just woke up in a set of brand new clothes I'd never seen before.
That must mean you have a big part to play here, too!
I think Miss Lynette would be better suited to that role.
Did you by any chance hear a voice speaking to you before you got here, Miss Kirara?
A voice... Oh, yeah, I did hear something. But I was so freaked out my tails got all tangled. So I, didn't catch much of what was said.
Sorry for the interruption. But this Nekomata friend of yours, She doesn't eat hamsters, does she?
Or frogs?
Oh, no need to worry, little guys. I would never do something like that. Well, unless I'd been out in the wild too long without anything to eat. Oh, speaking of eating, I am getting a little hungry.
This young lady is a trusted friend of our esteemed hero. Now, I know a fear of felines is etched into us with ink, but I'm certain Miss Necomata
It sure looks like you're keeping your distance, though, Grandpa Almond.
You will have nothing to fear, I promise. I met some origami animals in Constellation. Plus, you all look just about as tasty as the cardboard boxes I deliver.
Please excuse us, Mom. It's just an...
Dear passengers, it's all...
Oh, yeah, that. Whoops. This turned into a pretty long...
Mm-hmm. I'll ride with you to the next stop. There's a place near the...
Then all that remains for me to say is, may the goddess of fate please do visit us in the forest.
We will.
Well, take care, Grandpa Almond.
Who says you have to use scissors? To cut. Leave those rigid rules behind. I much prefer using my own cutting tools.